I've been helping lifters solve rotator cuff injuries for the past 10 years, and I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know in the next 60 seconds. But first, make sure to drop me a follow if you want to learn how to solve your own injuries without having to skip the gym. The rotator cuff is a group of 4 muscles that all start on the shoulder blade and attach to the upper arm. They're primarily responsible for shoulder external rotation, internal rotation, abduction, and overall dynamic stability. Most rotator cuff injuries are overuse type injuries, and the movements that hurt the most are typically bench, press, and overhead type movements. The first thing that you have to do to solve a rotator cuff injury is modify the movements that do cause the pain so you can train them with a 3 to 4 out of 10 pain or less. You can do this by reducing the volume or intensity of the lifts, or by using slower tempos to reduce loading while still training hard, or partial ranges of motion so that you can avoid the painful positions in the movements. Next, you want to do some actual direct rotator cuff training itself. You can start with isometrics, where you're either holding against weight or pushing against something that won't move as hard as you can without causing any pain, building up to 5 sets of 45-second holds over time. Once this is no longer challenging, then you can progress to slower tempo, external rotations, internal rotations, and abduction type movements, doing 2 to 3 sets of 6 to 15 reps depending upon your pain. And once these are no longer challenging, then progress to regular speed reps of the same types of movements. Again, doing 2 to 3 sets of 6 to 15 reps depending upon your pain. You can include shoulder stability drills like kettlebell screwdrivers and windmills, but these really aren't necessary unless you have a true shoulder instability like what happens from a dislocation. Shoulder impingement is probably not the root cause of your shoulder pain. Many people can successfully overcome rotator cuff tears even without surgery, and surgery is not needed for most people to overcome the rotator cuff injury.